What the fuck with Lena Dunham? Dude,
Yeah,
how crazy. I fucking love this woman.
Yeah, I know. You do.
I do. I think she's awesome. I don't like girls. I'm not a fan of that show. Like, and I think if I had stuck with it, I might have enjoyed it. My wife and I sat down to watch it, and I found the characters to be too whiny. Like, I'm not going to listen to the whining. I don't listen to it with my children.
Right.
I'm not going to listen to it with somebody else's child.
I tried.
I have all the respect in the world for her, though.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like 26.
Right.
She has her own show. She's in control of it.
Yeah.
She's the showrunner. I mean, I think the world of her. And she wrote this book.
Yeah. Autobiography.
Did I write it? I didn't write the name of the book down. Do you remember what it's called?
No.
I have notes on it, but I don't. You know what? I don't think I have my notes on it. I don't. Oh man, I can't believe we don't have this information in front of us, and I don't want to Google it because I don't want to slow down anymore. But she wrote this book. It's going to be right here. We're going to say the title of the book is right here. But she tells a story about how she used to get her sister, she would give her sister candy to kiss her for fun. And
I wrote a quote that I thought was particularly interesting. Quote, basically anything a sexual predator might do to woo a small suburban girl, I was trying.
God damn it, that's funny. So that's like, and I don't like to stereotype, but that is a guy's sense of humor. She has a guy's sense of humor, and that's one of the things I like about her. Like I said, I wish I could like her show because she puts the best people in her show too. Like meaning like Colin Quinn is a guest. The guy from the Metal Show, Jim Florentine, Amy Schumer. Before Amy Schumer was gigantic, she was on she got put on that show, and there's like somebody else. But I do.
I know I saw an episode with a big guest star, and I can't remember.
I want to like it. I just didn't. I think it freaked my wife out because when you're 20 and a girl, you do things that you might not be real pleased with.
Right.
So it made her feel uncomfortable because she remembers her and her friends being in uncomfortable situations. It was a little bit much. And I would have stuck with it, but she was like,
Right.
And I'm like, that's fine. I was kind of annoyed.
Right. No big loss.
But I just hate the people that are coming out and like shitting on her. Like, first off, she's telling a joke.
Right.
Second off, like, so what? Like, and that's what the other thing was, her sister naked. She talks about her sister's vagina.
When she was a baby, when she was 7.
Right.
So you do weird
You
shit
can't
when
be
you're
a
7.
predator at 7. Am I speaking out of line here?
I don't
that
think
it is
so, no.
like literally impossible for you to be a predator. Even if you are doing something, it's because somebody did it to you. You're still a victim at 7.
Right.
You're still the victim because no 7-year-old thinks without having some kind of abuse done to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Right. She was just, being a weird 7-year-old, exploring things she wasn't sure about. I guess that's what they do.
Yes,
that's what you do
exactly.
As a kid.
So I'm going to ask you: did you, as a kid, see another kid naked? Did you have an experience like that? Because you're an only child, right?
No, I have an older sister.
Oh, that's right. You do have an older sister.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting about that.
The only thing that really comes to mind, I was a little older, but I wasn't too. I was like maybe 10. Maybe around 10 or whatever. And I was camping with a friend of mine who was around the same age, and he had a little sister with him, and she came running out naked one time, right up to me.
You're just nasty.
And I'm just kind of like, what? Oh, and that was the first time I'd ever seen a vagina, I guess, and that was a little weird.
Yeah,
but
no,
other than that, I can't think. Nothing comes to mind.
No, I had a little. I'm not gonna say any names, but I did have a friend that was a girl, and I want to say I had it was in the neighborhood. No, I don't think I was by myself, but I think somebody was with me, but I'm not sure. And we were swimming, and she went home to get changed. And I remember, I think I told her a couple of times that I wanted to see her.
How old were you?
Oh, like 5.
Oh, okay.
5, 6. And see, back when I was a kid, 5 and 6-year-olds could go outside and play by themselves.
Right. Yeah, without.
Which seems like strange.
Completely alien.
Yeah, because it was an apartment complex too. I mean,
Oh,
it was
really?
a very nice apartment complex in a very, very rich neighborhood. Right. But it was still an apartment complex, right. And we went around, and I told her, I asked her to get naked, like get changed in front of the door,
yeah.
and she did.
Wow.
And I remember being like, I didn't expect you to say yes, and ran away, which has really been my whole kind of sexuality. Like, it's kind of mirrored my whole sexuality. It's like, girls willing to get naked for me, and I run away.